Recently at Bally's Dover, 4 fields of first state bred 2-year-olds went to post in their $100,000 Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund Finals. Let's check out the winners. First, let's see our young male pacing division with Gaitway Guy taking home the winner's share.
They're at the top of the stretch now. They turn for home, and it's Gaitway Guy getting the lead now by a length and a half again. They straighten away. Gaitway Guy's got the lead down the inside to Lightning's Glory. They come toward the wire. Gaitway Guy has got it. Gaitway Guy is in front. The Lightning's Glory and third looks like Jai, 155-3.
Gaitway Guy remained undefeated in his first year on the racetrack. Owned and bred by Gaitway Stable, the son of Del Marvelous won by 3 lengths in 155-3. Publicity director Al Krasuski was joined by winning driver Corey Callahan and winning trainer Jeff Smith for an interview.
155-3, Gaitway Guy undefeated so far this year, and we're here with Corey Callahan. Corey, you got away third with Gaitway Guy. Felt, I guess, pretty comfortable because you pulled him first up, got to the front. Tell us how the trip went from there.
Yeah, I just wanted to get away as close as possible. I figured it would be Timmy and Roger trying to figure out, who was going to have the lead there at the quarter, and then I was just going to move on that person. Timmy grabbed the lead and, looked like he had his horse settle down a little bit, so I made my move, and, it was pretty much over from there.
Well, when we got to the 3/4 pole, Ajay made a big move to you on the outside. Do you have any concerns at that point?
Yeah, Montreal did take a pretty good run at me, and it's the end of November for 2-year-olds, and he's perfect 7 for 7 right now, but he's ready for a break.
Fantastic! Congratulations, Corey. Yep. Jeffrey, he hasn't done anything wrong all year. I mean, just you kind of knew when he got the lead at the half it was all over. But as I asked Corey, we were sitting in the driver's lounge. Did you get a little nervous at the 3/4 pole?
I didn't get nervous. He can get a little bumpy at times. He can get on the line, so you always got to wonder. But he's got the ability. He's been doing it every start.
Tell me how you came across Gaitway Guy, and did he show signs of greatness early on?
Well, he was a problem child early. I got him because I'm at Gaitway Farms. I got him from Timmy Hunter Fund, sent him over for Gaitway Farms, Ken Fisher and his brothers, and he's always shown ability, a lot of ability, but he struggled with getting on the line, and he was a bit of a problem child early, but he's come around a lot better now.
What are the plans for Gaitway Guy after this?
He's probably going to go to my farm in a couple days and get turned out with some others.
And bring him back next year, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Jeff Smith, the trainer of Gaitway Guy.
Now onto the DSBF final for our 2-year-old trotting fillies as Royal Flirt picked up the win.
They're at the top of the stretch. Miss de Berg is on top. Miss de Berg, Lady Brass, farther out, Royal Flirt. They come through the stretch. Miss de Berg being joined now. Miss de Berg on the outside. Here comes Royal Flirt. Royal Flirt and Lady Brass. Royal Flirt beats Lady Brass. Getting third was Loomis, won't be wrong. 2 minutes, 4/5.
Royal Flirt won by a head in 2 minutes and 4/5. The DSBF final was named in honor of Marv Bachrad, a 3-time Hall of Famer and the publicity director at Dover for many years. Bred by William Miller III and owned by Providence West Incorporated, this daughter of Yankee royalty scored her 2nd win in a row. Royal Flirt is trained and driven by Kim Vincent and joined Al in Victory Lane after the race.
Now, Kim, when I was down Ocean Downs 2 years ago, you said you were going to retire, but you're getting stronger and stronger.
I've retired, but for these colts, this is all I want to do.
Well, tell me about this filly. I mean, last week she seemed to come to life. You made a big sweeper move in 2:01. Tonight, you saw the speed with Miss Dahlberg. Was there any concern with her on the front end?
I thought that filly would carry us all the way, and I knew that was the one to beat. And I looked up her on the last turn, and she'd had all she wanted. So I said, well, I better get this baby out and let's get rolling. So we moved her out.
Well, we see her now. What did you see in Royal Flirt as opposed to all the others? I know you've become more of a trot man or a pace man. I see you more successfully on the Trotters. What do you prefer?
I've always trained the Trotters. More, I mean, that's a natural gait. I mean, anybody can train a pacer. You know, it takes a little talent to train a trotter. And, this filly's just been getting better and better. You know, she had a lot of growing pains, big filly, and she liked the big track. So,
Well, you seem to be very patient with the Trotters.
well, if you don't have patience with trotters, you're not going to make it. And they give you gray hair and make you drink a lot, too.
Well, Kim, congratulations winning the Marv Bachrad Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund 2-year-old filly Trotters.
Well, I really appreciate it, and I've got the greatest owner in the world.
Moving on, let's see our freshman male trotters go to post in rich DSBF action as Perfect 20 crossed the wire first.
They make their way over toward the top of the stretch now. Perfect 20 comes off the turn, leading by 2 lengths. Kodak Black swings to the outside. They straighten away. Perfect 20's got the lead. Kodak Black, who made the break coming over toward the half, is up on the outside. Kodak Black, Perfect 20. They come to the wire. Perfect 20's in front. Kodak Black in a distant third for Reddy Fox in 157-3.
Perfect 20 won both of his DSBF eliminations and the final for owner Robert Allison Jr. The freshman son of Yankee royalty crossed the finish line in 157-3. This big, beautiful chestnut trotter is conditioned by Cliff Green, and Tim Tetrick was in the driver's seat. So let's send it to Al for an interview.
Perfect 20 showed that early speed out. That obviously was a benefit here. I guess when you're looking at the program, you had to be looking at Kodak Black. What were your thoughts you left out of there, and how did the trip turn out? Obviously well.
Yeah, I mean, I had to be going forward for sure. I thought it was just me and Montreal's race, one of us to make a mistake or, you know, make a good race coming down the wire. And his horse made a mistake and still made it a good race. But, you know, my horse has been good all year. Today definitely one of his better performances. But, you know, I don't know if he's a little sick or something, but he still got the job done. It doesn't say that on the paycheck.
Well, thanks to you, you were able. The opening quarter was 28-2, 58-1 of the half, 128, 157-3. You were able to back that off. Did that concern you that Kodak Black got back on stride and maybe you might have backed into him?
It wouldn't have mattered if my horse is on his game, I don't think. His horse is very fast as well. Usually my horse will just take right off, and when I pushed the button, and it didn't really take off, but he was good enough today to get the job done.
Okay, Timmy, congratulations again. Happy birthday. Cliff, tell us about Perfect 20.
Well, he's got 4 weights, and they say never try him, but he's been nothing but perfect from day one.
What did you see him in the beginning?
He was just always a big, strong colt and very smart. He never did anything wrong right from the start.
Well, I mean, you had some pretty good success and good success at Harrington in the $100,000 final. You were placed first. So how did you feel coming into this race?
Well, he's really been kind of okay here, and I thought he was a lot better, but he was good enough to get the job done, and now he gets a break, and we'll shoot for next year.
Congratulations, Cliff. Great win for Perfect 20. 157-3 winning the Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund 2-year-old Colt and Gelding Trot.
Thank you.
Finally, we'll check out the winner of the DSBF final for Lady Pacers as Killer Stripes got to the wire first.
They come to the top of the stretch now and straighten away with Killer Stripes having a 4 or 5 length lead. It's Killer Stripes. No Gel Nicky giving chase in second. Way back, Clearly Dreamy trying to hold third. Coming on the outside, it's Spoiled Rotten Girl. They come toward the wire. Killer Stripes does it easy. Killer Stripes. No Gel Nicky and Clearly Dreamy tries to hold third but might not have done it.
Killer Stripes wins this DSBF final, raced in honor of Ramona Hubbard, who was a well-loved clerk of the course and a race office assistant for over 40 years. The daughter of Badlands Hanover was bred by Winback Farm. Killer Stripes picked up the win in 155-1 and is owned by Andrew Stafford, Tom Ireland, and Bonnie Benson. Stafford is also the trainer, and he joined driver Dexter Dunn in Victory Lane for an interview.
Probably knew you had the horse to beat was Misty Coast. What were your thoughts?
You know, Philly felt good behind the gate. She got out there good, and Montreal's one got out really good. So, you know, I was happy to follow him. I thought Artie would be coming soon a point. We're probably going to get away third, but, you know, they hooked up, locked wheels there. We made a move to the front, and she cleared off from there.
Yeah, you went that opening quarter 27-1 and backed it off. I guess that was your intent. You kind of felt confident at that point?
Yeah, she's just still a little green and still learning. Obviously, only had 2 race day starts, so she felt like that once she got to the front, but she was having sort of waiting on them, especially once she couldn't hear anything behind her, but she kept to her task good.
Very good, Dexter. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I saw her last 2 starts, and she seemed like she was getting better and better. So says you?
Yes, does her job. She's a little bit green, but she's learning, doing well.
She seems like she can get out there pretty good. Perfect race position, perfect race by Dexter Dunn as usual.
Absolutely. It was unfortunate for my brother and Les, but we cleaned up and it worked out great.
Well, tell me, what did you see in Killer Stripes, 2-year-old Badlands Hanover? What was the process in choosing her?
Just beautiful, well put together, made good conformation. Very nice fella. Does her job.
From Secula to Killer Stripes. Congratulations, Andrew Stafford.
A big overall congratulations goes out to our freshman Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund final winners from this 2022 meet at Bally's Dover.